welcome back to Dark Chronicle, and we're inside the Redstone 1, and while we're here we can take a picture of the firehouse and coal. So even though we're inside the train at the moment, which we're using to travel around the world, it actually won't allow us to use the train to travel while we're inside the train. If we want to use the train, we need to get outside the train and then we can travel. I don't know why, it seems really stupid and convoluted, but whatever, we'll go with it, game. So I was planning to go and get an item, but we're actually going to save that for another couple of parts because it'll be more convenient to pick it up then when we next go back to Palm Brinks for several other tasks as well as just picking it up. I'd rather not waste time doing it there. So instead we'll go straight into this dungeon. There are now 2 medals that we don't know the objectives of at this point in the game, but there is the 3rd medal, or 4th if you count the timed medal, which is to only use Monica's sword, so we'll go and do that. So the Rainbow Butterfly Wood has some really nice music, and the subtitle, Venture to the Unexplored World. Now before we go anywhere, there's actually one thing we want to do, which is that we want to make a new invention. Because if you remember last time, we picked up the picture of the River Jorak, and during one of the supplementary videos when we took all the other pictures in Palm Brinks, we got the bone and the cloth. And if we put those together...
Yeah, it works!
We learn how to make the bone rapier. And that is a weapon we want to make for Monica as soon as possible. The problem is though that it requires life elements and we currently can't get any of those. But we will be able to get them sometime during this chapter of the game. So as soon as we can make it, we'll go and take it. Now, this man-eating grass right here can give us a picture if we took a scoop of it. But sadly it's really annoying. And we got poisoned straight off the bat. Yep, this is something to look forward to in this dungeon, by the way. Getting poisoned every single turn. We have 5 antidotes spare, but hopefully we won't need to use them. You have both this grass enemy and there's another plant enemy as well, and they can both inflict statuses on you, and it's really irritating. This is the other plant enemy, and this guy can also spit, just like the frog at the start of the game. So our objective is to only use Monica's sword, which is a little bit annoying because I would like to use her magic, because her magic is really fun. And really, since it is the first mission that you can use Monica on, it really should have just made it use Monica rather than use her magic or sword, so that you could properly just get the use out of her, but you know, we'll take what we get. So this skeleton soldier here, we just dragged him away from the plant because the plant's actually rooted to the floor over there. So it will be better just to drag this guy away so we don't have to deal with that spitting poison at us constantly. So getting into melee range of a man-eating grass is definitely helpful, just to stop it from being able to spit poison. But as you saw earlier, it still can do it, it just doesn't usually cast it. Oh, hello Happy Clown Present Time.
Which shall it be?
Red box as usual, let's see what we get.
Here you are.
Ah, we get another sword. We don't need it, but you know, I'll take it. I would have preferred the other prize, but like I said, I'll always go for red box, and then I can't really be annoyed at myself if I get the wrong thing, because at least that way I've said that I'm not allowed to pick the other one. Those Happy Clown Present Time boxes are going to become very good later into the game. We'll start to actually get some very good items from them, but of course only a 50% chance of it. And here we pick up the roasted chestnut. Now that's a healing item which we want to keep hold of because there's actually a quest related to that item. So we want to keep at least one of those in our bags. And yeah, Monica also just stabs enemies while they're down. She's got the same sort of moral standards as Max does. Right, and here we see one of the most annoying aspects to the skeletons in this game. They can just fall over and get back up again. And yes, they can cycle and do that over and over again if you get incredibly unlucky. And we're probably going to come across that at least once during the game, and it will annoy me. And probably you as well, or you might find it funny, I don't know. Depends how masochistic you are, I guess. Right, we're 2 points away from breaking our weapon, so let's quickly just repair it now. Just to prevent me from forgetting it. So our sword's already getting quite a few good points into it. Oh, and we picked up a power crystal. Now that is the best of all the crystals, because that actually just increases the plain weapon damage by 2 points. So it's not as good as the other crystals in the way that the other crystals give you 3 points rather than 2. But it is like one of the only things in the game that can actually increase the power beyond plain leveling up your weapon. Oh, this is bad. Let's see if we can get a power attack going. Oh, I still got hit. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of power attacks. Oh, luckily he missed his spitting attack, otherwise that probably would have just poisoned us. That attack will either poison us or make us unable to heal. One of the two, I forgot which one it does. But either way, it's a status effect and therefore annoying. Luckily we haven't come across the one that makes us unable to heal yet, but we will do that at some point during the game. Not out of choice, just because, you know, we're going to have to deal with it at some point. It's not the worst status effect out there, but at the same time, you do need to use an item to heal. Oh, and he did his double combo. Yeah, sometimes skeletons can do a double combo, and it's kind of unclear when they do it. Personally, if I'm playing this casually, then I'll just end up... You gonna do anything? Okay. Then I'm gonna just end up guarding until it does a double attack, even if it only keeps doing single attacks constantly. Just to make it so that I don't get caught out like that. But obviously it takes longer for me to do it. Okay, hello skeleton soldier. There you go, he did a double attack. It's always nice. Well, as long as I guard for it, that is. Oh, that's annoying. There's an enemy all the way down there. You know what, how far away is that guy? Really far away, but there is quite a few enemies down there, so I guess I probably should go. Do I have the fairy thing at the moment? I do have a fairy sword. You know what, we're just going to call it. No, actually we can't, because, yeah, we need to clear all enemies using only Monica. Of course, I'm an idiot. Never mind, let's go down. This is one of the problems with this game, is the fact that there can sometimes be quite a bit of tracking if you do go the wrong way and you do need to kill everything. There is an upgrade, well, several upgrades for the ride pod that will actually increase its movement speed. I was planning to actually do it at the start of this video, actually make some of those, but then I figured that, again, that I would wait until when we actually needed to go to Palm Brinks. Wow, that was cheap. Did you see that? The spell, like the poison spit, was actually being tossed before the enemy actually did the animation. I haven't actually seen that before. That's a very cheap bug.
We got them all.
Yeah, we got a medal. I may as well leave the last treasure chest while we're here. Oh, and I didn't even get to check my weapon. It's 1 point away from being destroyed. And we get another power crystal. That's really handy. So it's a good job we actually did kill it then before it got broke. So on this floor I would have liked to switch to max and then take a picture of the man-eating grass when it's doing what the game calls a laugh. It even uses like inverted commas sort of thing for that, or quotation marks, to indicate that's probably not what it's doing. But it's really annoying to actually get it to do that animation, to take the picture, to take the scoop. So that's one I'm just going to do in a supplementary video and probably spend hours getting it, I suppose, because yeah, some of these pictures can be really annoying to get. But for the time being, let's head on to the next floor. Two power crystals, that is what I like to see. And time to go to the next floor. Using only items, yeah, we're not going to be doing that game. We're never going to do any of those. It's just really expensive and pointless. Sadly this bit isn't voice acted, maybe they shoved it in later, or just forgot about it, I'm not sure. But anyway, Monica here is basically just going to teach us about synthesizing items. And she'll give us some free orbs to be able to do it with. Or crystals rather. And that's always nice. Yeah, so she's just teaching us about how to spectrumize items and then synthesize them onto the weapon, which I've already shown you before, and then how to upgrade it into the next wrench, which again I've already shown you before. So this is basically just in case you haven't been doing it yet, it kind of shoves it in your face to be like, yeah, you should really be doing this. And Monica gives us 6 extra synthesis points for free, which is very handy, I like that. So our wrench can now be a total beast. Right, before we go anywhere, let's quickly remember to repair our weapon, and let's continue. So this place is called Strange Tree, and we'll be able to see what that is relating to soon enough. Oh, can you hear that? That's the sound of a scoop. Oh man, that's the sound of 2 scoops. Come on, Mola. So the scoop here is to take a picture. Well, this is going to be problematic. We got both of them. Of Mola when it's jumping. Oh, we missed it. Whoa, again, range attack. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is going to be a problematic one to get, but let's do it, eh? Come on, Mola. Just you and me, baby. This is a feisty one right here, but we're going to get that scoop. Come on, Mola. There we go, we got it. See, if you don't give up, you eventually get a scoop. Also, you eventually die. Man, this Mola is being a pain. There we go. Wow. Let's keep it, eh? Right, and now there's another scoop you want to take. There we go, we got it. When it's spinning its weapon, we take a picture of it. And I was charging with Monica. There are quite a few scoops to take during this dungeon, so we're going to try and get most of them. So those two aren't too bad to get, even though Romolo is being quite the jerk, I will admit. That guy, yeah, he trolled me quite a bit. And here we have the strange tree. I think it goes without saying that our gun is not going to be too effective against this guy. Yet 1 damage. Let's go onto the ride pod and deal with it that way. Oh, and I may as well show the magic, since there is actually a second one there. I didn't expect that. Let's go back to Monica. We're not able to switch straight from the ride pod to Monica unless we go through the character selection screen. So it shoots out these little guys who can explode, and we kind of don't want to deal with those. I just want to get the boss game. Right, good. So you can see here, even though fire should do a lot of damage, it still does have a lot of defense, so it's only going to do 6 damage. So at this point in the game, basically the rule of thumb is if you have a big enemy, just use the ride pod on it. That's the best way to go around it. And we got the fairy sword from it. I'm pretty sure that the game... oh, this is going to be fun. You know what, let's get on the ride pod, and then if it breaks our ride pod, it's not really much of a problem. Let's say it's an exploding trap. Hey, I was correct. And there was nothing in it anyway. Screw you, game. You don't trap a chest with nothing in it, you jerk. But yeah, if you successfully disarm and guess the trap, then it won't do any damage to you. Just punch this tree in the face, or in the back rather, because if you actually do go to its face, it's going to retaliate. Yeah, so each of his kills gives like 25 experience to the ride pod, so... You know, I'm not going to ignore doing it, it's just that it's better to give it to our weapons at the moment instead, until we actually have the ride pod parts we need. Oh, now this baby could heal us, so let's wait a moment before we go there. Is there nothing here, game? Yay, for random generated dungeons. I love you guys. Now let's kill this mole before we go anywhere, because I hate moles now. Yeah, you can attack it when it's under, but you can't actually aim at it. Also, we got a carrot, just. And a carrot is also something you want to keep hold of. Come on, game. Yeah, it's stuck on the angel. Oh. You know, we'll give those to Monica. Because she's lower level than us, so she could do with the experience. Oh man, there are so many of these trees. You know what, we're going to punch that pumpkin in the face as well. There we go. That feels good. That's satisfying. I better not have been another tree. No good, it's a pumpkin head. So yeah, our weapons are kind of weak. We really should be leveling them up soon. Whoa. We should also heal. Okay, this mole's being a total jerk. What is it with the moles today? We got quite a lot of beast crystals, so we could do with the beast crystals probably. Oh, it's another Happy Clown present time.
Which shall it be?
Red
Very
box.
good.
And we get a
Here
rubbish
you
gun.
are.
Oh well. We'll continue regardless. Yeah, I think it's probably a good time to actually start leveling up our weapon then. Let's see, it's only +2 though, I don't want to actually build that one up yet. But I would like to dump some good crystals on it. Give it an extra bit of beast killing. And we'll also put some dump some points into attack on it as well. Actually, no, I'm going to save those for when we make the bone rapier so that we can quickly get it powerful. For the moment, there isn't really much I want to put on it, so let's just put on some destruction crystals for more smash, because adventure's always good with smash. And we'll leave it there for the time being. Now, Monica, on the other hand, you need to actually build up your weapon a little bit. It doesn't really matter what we level it up to, because we'll be using another one. So at this point, let's just put a few more points into Beast for her, just so that she has an easier time in this dungeon. And we're also going to put some points into Flame as well, so that she can do more damage to these plants. Because like I said, we're able to destroy this item, and then we can synthesize it on top of the bone rapier when we make it, so we can actually get these stats and dump them onto that other weapon. So the points we put into this aren't a complete waste, they're just not very useful. Game, I don't like you now. Okay, Max, you're getting kind of destroyed. Let's just get on the right, buddy. Let's just punch everything in the face. Yeah, I'm really thinking that I probably should actually just put some time aside to start properly leveling up my weapons, getting the drill bench and stuff like that, but I really would like to continue doing what I plan to do, which is to level up the bone wrench. Really? This is the exit? Wow, this is an annoying shaped dungeon, isn't it? You need to go all the way around. We're not even going to bother, you know, we're just going to leave. I would usually clear out a dungeon if I was doing this and it wasn't being recorded, but yeah, that's kind of dumb. Like, the fact you have to run all the way around to probably just kill like one enemy or something is really not worth it. Oh, now this is a unique flaw. There's a seal on this one, a red seal, which means we're actually not allowed to use max on this floor whatsoever. So let's go in. Yep, this floor has a seal on it. Max was chosen by the Red Atlamelia, and therefore we can't pick him. So there's a questionable spoiler, but hey, if the game's going to throw it at us, then that's fine. Oh, and there's an exit right here. Okay, well that's good. But basically, with these seals, there is a way to break them, but to do that you need to kill every enemy that's on the floor. So we actually need to be going around and killing all of them with our magic. And hopefully we have enough armband repair powder to be able to do it. You know, this is going to be quite ridiculous. Yeah, even the plants are taking a lot of hits. I think I'm not going to bother with this one. This is kind of stupid. Like I said, you don't need to do these medals, they're just sort of there as a bonus, so we'll come back and do this one later, if we really care about it. Come on, Tortoise. I guess this guy isn't going to roll at me. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's a lot quicker to use our actual sword at the moment. Our armband's too low level. No, I can't even lift that guy. That done no effect, because he was guarding all the time. Oh no, we can actually do damage to it, but it's very, very little. Okay, let's try our magic. Yeah. You know what, I think we don't need to break this Atlamelia lock. Yeah, I think the red seal's perfectly fine as it is. I think we're just going to ignore it and continue. Because there is no way I'm beating that tortoise. That's ridiculous. The fact they added on an enemy that requires like heavy smash to be able to do damage to it when you can't use either Max's wrench or the ride pod is kind of ridiculous. And yes, watch that guy have the butterfly thing on him. That would be really annoying. And to be honest, I don't put it past the game to do that. Come on, skeleton. Oh, he suddenly started running at me then. Oh, come on. This dungeon's already annoying. Can we just not have you do that, skeleton? Right, if a tortoise has the lock that finishes this floor, I'm going to be kind of annoyed. Oh, again? Game? Best heal up. Yeah, sometimes this game can be unfun in pretty much every way of the word. And you just kind of want to get through a dungeon floor so you can get on to the next one and have some fun again. And yeah, this is one of those floors. I kind of forgot this one existed until now, and now I do have memories of this place being incredibly annoying and not worth it in the slightest. Sadly, I can't remember if the tortoise has the saw blade on it or not, and I'm just really hoping it doesn't. Got an earth element there, and if you remember, a life element is what we need to make the bone rapier, which is the sword we want to make. So we are actually getting these items now. We just need to get lucky with it. You know what, before we actually repair our sword, which we're going to have to do in that next fight, I'm going to go over here and use this bonus roll coin just to see whether or not it decides to break my weapon by half its durability, because yeah, that would be really stupid and annoying. Ah, there we go, that's exactly what I wanted. That repaired our weapons completely. Okay, these poison apples can actually be used to inflict poison on an enemy, which I may have to use on the turtles, or tortoises rather, if it does turn out that they're the ones with the key. And then just sit there and wait for them to die. This is not looking good, is it? I just want to double check I haven't actually picked up the saw blade yet. No, I definitely haven't. Also, there's an earth element. I've already got over 5 of those, so hopefully soon. Oh, I do need to go and quickly make sure that that spot fills in so I don't accidentally have something go in there. Right, those poison apples over there are actually kind of important, so even though we can use those to kill the turtles, or the tortoises rather, I'd really rather not. Because it is actually a use for poison apples soon, and I can't remember if you get them easily or not. Okay, there's one more enemy that could possibly drop it that isn't a tortoise. Oh, moment of truth. We have to kill tortoises. I'm sorry about this. Here we go then. Yeah, this isn't what I would... it can even guard against them. Of course it can. Yeah, this isn't exactly a thrilling gameplay, what we're doing here. And do remember that we do need to charge up our magic to be able to do more power, otherwise it'll be even weaker than it is now. I could spam rapid fire it like this, but then it has literally no effect when it lands. We need to charge it up. And yes, it can guard against it. Oh boy, this is fun. Do I have any bombs on me? Right. There we go. And that one had the saw blade on it. You know what? I'm really tempted to actually just clear out the other 3 as well, just so we can break this seal. But between you and me, I don't want to ever set foot in this place again during this Let's Play, even though I might end up doing it later if I decide to get all the medals or something, but by then I could easily clear the place, so yeah, let's just go. This is not worth it. Let's just get out of here. Right, now where did the saw blade go? There it is. Well, that was the worst level by far so far, and to be honest, I think it'll take quite something to beat that. Like, I don't think that this game can easily beat that for a bad level. Okay, and the next area is actually a special area, so it'll be a good time to call this, both out of how long this has been, and also the fact that we're going to go somewhere interesting, the Great Fish Swamp soon. So when we come back, let's forget the fact that this place ever existed, and actually continue having fun with the game. How about that? I'm willing to do that. Are you? Be lovely to each other.